Welcome to the Get Into Motorsport podcast, where we hear from people involved in many different areas of the sport. They're going to be telling us where it all started for them. I am Holly Bailey, a former British Rally Championship driver and team manager, and as a rally instructor of over 20 years, one of the most commonly asked questions on the experience days was, how do I get into motorsport? Today I'm at the Brands Hatch Winter Stages, and we're talking to Chris Douglas to find out how an item on her bucket list became a reality. If you want to hear more about the people already involved in the sport and how they got started, don't forget to subscribe to get notified about the next episode. I'm with Chris Douglas and we're on the Winter Stages. And Chris, you're co-driving today, are you?
That's correct,
You're the secretary in control of the car?
Yeah.
So tell me, when did you first get into motorsport?
Around 2019, the back end of 2019. Right. So I'd written a bucket list of 60 things to do before I was 60.
Right.
And sitting in a rally car was on there. I've always really been interested in motorsport and rallying. So somebody gave me the chance to sit in with Keith, the driver. We did that. It was just really before COVID hit. And I really enjoyed it. And he said, would you like to sit in again? And so I then became his navigator, and so that was I did my first stage rally in 2020, March 2020 at the very beginning,
and then
of course 2020 was a bit of a waste of time really until the back end of it, and then I did a couple of track days at the back end of 2020, and then started really in 2021. So wow. Yeah.
So was Keith, your driver, he was known to you, or he was?
No. Somebody introduced him to. Right. Well, they said I knew somebody that knew him and said that I wanted to sit in, and he gave me the chance to do it. And then he said, you could be quite good at this if you wanted. So that was that.
Brilliant. So, what was the first event that you did?
It was at Three Sisters in Wigan.
Right. Okay.
Small. I can just remember the bottom of my mouth being so dry, and I felt so anxious. But then when I got in, that adrenaline rush and everything, and it was just fantastic. I just loved it. And now, I got asked to write an article in 2021 for Motorsport UK because of the job that I do in the day, and they were looking for people to do my other life. So I wrote an article around my role as a chief nurse and the parallels between being a co-driver in stage rallying and being a chief nurse of hospitals. So
wow, so there's parallels, is there?
Definitely. Well, right. You're only as good as the team. You can't do it on your own. There's lots of challenges. You have to think quite quickly. Not everything goes to plan, and you have to work together. And also, I think one thing that stands out is the camaraderie of all the competitors, how they support each other really. Even though they're in a competition, everybody helps everybody out, and that is really so. The parallels that you can take from this about thinking quickly and making decisions.
Yeah.
And my day job. So I've been doing that now since the beginning of 2020.
Fantastic. So is it just single venue events that you've done, or have you done any multi-venue yet?
So we're in the British Circuit Rally Championship, and we also compete in the AMWCC, the Northwest Car Club competition. We take part in that. We're going to an award ceremony next week to pick up some trophies. So Keith's picking up a few, and
won a few pots.
Yeah, so keep adding to the trophy. Yeah, so I've been to lots of different places. I've been here to Brands Hatch. This is my third time here. I think my favourite venue's got to be Anglesey Circuit, right, in the Isle of Anglesey. So. Yeah.
Wow. And then getting your license, getting started, I mean, what was that like? Did you have to as a co-driver, could you just apply for your license?
Yeah, I had to apply for the license, went out and bought all the kit, all the race suit, helmet, hands, device, and just basically sat with somebody really to just understand how you prepare the maps. But because we've been together so long now. We know how each other work, and we prepare together, and he'll tell me what he wants calling and things like that. So I think the consistency of the same navigator, you build confidence in each other. So we've had some scary moments and we've had some shouty moments, but other than that,
And he's back.
Good.
Okay. Well, I better leave it there then, Chris.
Okay.
Thanks very much for talking to me, and good luck on the next stage. Thank you to Chris, and thank you for listening. Tune in next week for more stories of getting into motorsport.